John-Altman, ladies and gentlemen. Now, there's a welcome. Of course, everyone knows John as EastEnders bad guy Nasty Nick Cotton, last seen fleeing Albert Square after torching Cathy's calf. But what you might not know is John's secret other life as a rock and roller. More on that in just a second, but first, the obligatory EastEnders question. You're going to go back?
It's left open. He's not dead. A lot of people come up on the street and say, I thought you were dead, but no, he actually did escape from the fire, yeah.
As an actor, I mean, would you be happy coming in and out of Walford forever?
Be good to move on. I fancy working in America. I went over to LA this year, and that was I quite fell in love with it. Yeah.
Full of weird people and weird dietary requirements.
I liked it.
Yeah. I got told off by a waitress for having 2 glasses of wine on my own over lunch. I've never forgiven the whole country for that, America.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And you weren't pregnant?
No, of course I wasn't pregnant.
That's the chat line.
Now, tell us about the Heavy Metal Kids.
Well, yeah, what a surprise. It's been quite a year, really. Cut a long story short, I met an old friend called Robin Greatrex who used to work with, he used to look after Gary Holton and Heavy Metal Kids about, I don't know, well over 20 years ago.
We should say Heavy Metal Kids were the first round, like, in the early 70s.
Yeah, yeah, and they've been going for a long time in one incarnation or another.
Great hair in those days, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, gosh, yes, yes. Anyway, we were trying to think of some project, because he was involved in music, and I've been involved in rock and roll on the quiet, if you like, for a long time. I've had 2 or 3 bands I've been in, I've written lots of music.
Singing?
Yeah. I started off playing the drums when I was a kid, and I taught myself to play guitar. So there's always been that musical thing going on there. And I worked with a really great Irish guitarist called Brady, who was with Reckless Eric for a while.
And Miss Judy,
yeah. So we've written a lot of stuff together. So I come to the Heavy Metal Kids with my own material as well that I've written with Brady. And so Robin suggested I go along and meet the Heavy Metal Kids. I thought I was just going to meet Cosmo, who's the great lead guitarist that they've got, and it turns out all the band was sitting there in this flat in Chelsea. Okay.
We'll talk more about the gig. There's a very special gig in just a moment, but first, with a new single, Uncontrollable, just released, this is what they look like today.
Jump out of the window if you would break my fall. My mother doesn't like the way I eat my bread and jam. She thinks I'm a delinquent, but I don't give a damn. 'Cause she's the one who made me exactly what I am. Uncontrollable!
They like it. They're young. They like it. Good.
It's on YouTube, so if you want to check it out on YouTube. And there's a Heavy Metal Kids website, obviously.
OK, you always been a rocker?
Yeah, at heart, yeah.
Really? Because you looked a bit like a mod in Quadrophenia.
Yeah.
Down the Kitchener Road.
What I tell you, that's that posh bird, isn't it? Yeah, she's a right girl. The one with that racist out there. No, John. Yeah. Really? Look, it's the Sandra's party, right? And me and my mates have been invited here from the Golden... Here, where'd you get that shot?
Right, Jim. Anything you fancy?
Nothing there, is there? I can see you found a bird.
Oh, no.
Great film. Great film. Now, there's a very special Heavy Metal Kids gig coming up, isn't there? November the 11th.
Yeah, the Relentless Garage. Yeah.
That's in Highbury, North London.
Yeah, and before that, we're going around the country doing... we're going to be in Leicester and Bournemouth as well. Bournemouth on the 7th, I think Leicester on the 9th, and the Relentless Garage on the 11th of November. Yeah.
OK, and this is a kind of benefit memorial for the original singer, Gary.
Yeah, it's a kind of celebration of Gary's life, yeah, and it's 25 years since he died, so, yeah. I did know Gary, too. We used to... Well, actually, in fact, we met on Quadrophenia, and the director saw us sitting together, a lot skinnier and, yeah, as you saw, younger, obviously. And the 2 of us, there was a look about us, and the director, Frank Rodham, thought we looked like brothers. So it seems kind of strange that I slotted into his role in the...
Yeah. You're watching a Britain's sharpest daytime show, though, with Terry Christian, Yasmin Ali Brown and John-Altman.
And if you fancy seeing Nick and his new band, the Heavy Metal Kids, live in concert, then you can find out where from our website, 5.tv/Right Stuff. Tickets are going to start from just £6, and while you're there, you can also download their new single, Uncontrollable, for just 79p. I've said it before, and I'll say it again, Matthew, what a bargain.
Bargain. That is all we got time for this morning. Best of luck with the Heavy Metal Kids, by the way, John. Tip top. Very impressive bit of video. And don't forget, you can catch them live at the Relentless Garage in North London on the 11th of November. Full details of the tour on our website. Yasmin and Terry, rocking. We'll see you tomorrow. Ladies and gents, give it up for the panel.